It is Tuesday afternoon, almost 5 o'clock, and I am getting ready to go meet my YouTube friends. I'm a fan of theirs, and they're having a meet and greet. I am excited to meet them, and it made me realize how I am towards them as maybe how some of you are towards me. So if you would, in the comments down below the video, if you would tell me where you're from, what you like about my channel, or what I could do in addition to, something different that I could do that you might be interested in. So, and I'm talking about the vlog, not my crafty stuff. So I'm just talking about the vlog because this is the vlog. So I'd really be interested, and it would be very helpful to me to know why you watch the vlog, and just if there's something different I can add to it, to make it more interesting, to make it more engaging, to communicate better with you. You know, some of you have reached out and, you know, you text me, you email me. But for those of you that are shy, I'm real easy to talk to. So, you know, if you want to shoot me an email with a question about anything, you know, I'm always happy to help. So the way I am here in video is the way I really am. And I'm hoping the people that I'm going to go meet are the way they really are on video, and I'm sure they are. I will put their link in the description box down below. Their channel is called Keep Your Daydream, and they are campers that sold their house, and they live in their camper 24/7 with 3 kids. And they're, you know, they're like 14, 15, 16 for the boys, and I think the girl is more like 17 or 18. Anyway, they are a hoot. They do amazing videos. Like, they use a drone, and it's really cool. You guys, I'm serious. You would totally enjoy it. And I'm a Patreon on their channel. I do contribute per video, and that's how much I enjoy it. So just so you know, link in the description box down below, and the video of the meet and greet is coming up next. All right. See you guys later. Bye. Wednesday evening. It's almost 6 o'clock. I've been home for an hour. Why am I blurry? That was weird. Okay. Anyway, I've been home for about an hour, and working on Rihanna's journal. But this morning I had to leave earlier than normal because last night I went to the meet and greet, like I told you. And I want to tell you about how that went. It was so fun, and almost the whole time that I'm there, I'm thinking, okay, the way I feel about these people and their channel is the way my people that watch probably feel about me and my channel. And I was like, that's cool. They were super nice and super friendly and easy to talk to. And I was the first one to get there. I actually went through the whole, it was kind of an unusual setup. It was a building that had 5 different restaurants in it. And you walked up to where the order area, and then you pick up your food there. But there was like 5 different throughout the place. Anyway, it was very unusual. But I was the first one to get there. So I was like looking all around, and I didn't see anybody that I recognized. So I was like, oh gosh, am I in the right place? So I went back outside. And just as I was going outside, they pulled up. And they recognized me right away. So that was really cool. So I know some of you watch them because you've told me that you watch their channel. And it's called Follow Your Daydream. and I will link them in the description box down below. But I would love it. I would love, love, love it if you tell them that I sent you. Okay? I'm not kidding. Even if you're not interested in camping, their channel is more, I mean, they do travel in their travel trailer, but it's more about the places they visit. They show you all the cool places to go and the cities that they go to, and they go all over. They are going to Alaska this season, and I am super excited because that's on my bucket list. I want to go to Alaska. I could care less about the Bahamas or, you know, any of those. I don't want to go to Italy. They're going to Italy. Anyway, I would like to go to Ireland, but not enough to set foot out of the United States. So I won't ever go to Ireland. But I only really probably want to go to Ireland because of P.S. I Love You. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan is not the guy from P.S. I Love You anymore. Holy cow, he is a Negan. He is Negan. So anyway, those of you who've seen P.S. I Love You will understand. Yeah, I could do a whole video on P.S. I Love You. So anyway, so we all came in together, and I told him, I was like, upstairs is going to be better because I just walked the whole place. So we went upstairs, and within 10 minutes, there were a lot of people that I was cutting something. There it is. So more people started arriving, and it was just a lot of fun, and I wish Honey had gone, but his work people are jerks, and he couldn't get off in time, and he was like, by the time I get off of work and I drive there, it'll be almost over, and blah, blah, blah. So he didn't go. But I even love the kids. The kids are awesome. They are raising some amazing kids. I mean, for kids to, and I'm sure they don't always get along, but anyway, I like the kids. And I found out when I got there, I have to admit, my favorite, his name is Caleb, and he's the youngest. And maybe I gravitate towards him because I'm the youngest, but he's just adorable. He's a real, he's not camera shy, we'll put it that way. Anyway, he's a hoot. He started his own channel, and I commented a couple times, and they told me that they were talking, and they were like, yeah, Rina's coming, and he was like, Rina, she comments on my videos. So he was kind of excited, and that was funny. So when I got there, they mentioned that this weekend is his birthday. And I was like, oh, I totally would have brought him a birthday gift. What should I do? So I was like, oh, I have some cash. I brought some cash with me. Normally I don't carry a lot of cash around, but I happen to have a lot of cash last night. So I was like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I talked to the parents quite a bit, and I talked to other people quite a bit, and I ended up talking to the daughter. Her name's Victoria. And, I was asking her, she's getting ready to go to college and stuff. And, I asked her how she deals with not being close to her friends. And, she was telling me how she does. And I was like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel. And she's like, really? What's your channel about? And I was like, well, I do crafting, mostly like scrapbooking. And you could just see her eyes light up. So I knew she wasn't just being nice when she was like, oh, I love scrapbooking. I have so much stuff from places that we've been and things that we've done. And I just don't have any place to put them. And I was like, I thought about taking one of my junk journals to her. And I decided not to because I didn't want to put anybody in an awkward situation if they don't like that kind of thing. Anyway, I was like, I have something I'd like to give you. And I talked to the parents and I was like, when are you guys leaving? And they were like, well, we might be leaving in the morning, or we're going to decide to stay one more day. So I was like, well, this is what I'd like to do for Victoria. And they were just like, oh, that's so nice. You know, Facebook message us and we'll let you know what we decide and blah, blah, blah. So I messaged them this morning and I got a reply, and it was like, hey, this morning would be better. We've got things we're going to do in the afternoon. So I popped over there and I took her my fairy journal, and she seemed she seemed genuinely lovely about receiving it. And I had felt bad because the other boy, he's kind of shy on video. We don't see him that much, but I'd given something to the youngest and I had given something to the eldest child. I didn't want to leave him out. So one thing that I had heard was that they were going down to Colorado Springs to check out the Air Force Academy, that he's real interested in the military. So I looked around because we're a very military family, but I didn't see anything that was appropriate for me to take. And so I got one of my cards. I had made one of those galaxy cards. And, I wrote in there and told him how admirable it is for a young boy of his age to be interested in joining the military and, that kind of thing. And I popped a 20 in there and told him to, pick himself up at the academy, something he could, treasure and keep. And, that's what I did for him. And Mark, the father, was like, Rina. And I was like, look, I have people that watch my channel that have been very generous to my granddaughter. And I just feel like I want to pay it forward. So when I found out it was Caleb's birthday, I wanted to, give him some greenbacks. And he was very happy with the greenbacks that I gave him. And then Victoria was extremely pleased with the journal. And I had meant to take her some double-sided, some score tape. I was going to take her some score tape, and I totally forgot. But anyway, so that's what I did for him. And I got a picture. So after this video, I'm going to insert the little bit of footage I took while we were at the gathering. It was so loud and it was so dark. But I did get, I think, a beautiful video of the city at night. And then this morning when I went over there to give the journal, I took a photograph. I felt kind of bad. I think they felt like they needed to give me something, and they really did not need to do that. They gave me this. This is like a cooking apron, and it says, "It's all good in the trailer hood." And then these napkins. "I think you're great. And I'm just a napkin." He also gave me some little tokens, some little wood tokens, but I think I left those in the truck. But anyway, all in all, it was a lot of fun. I felt like a fangirl. And I just want you guys to know, because Miss Sonia, hi Sonia, I hope you're watching. She had said that she was in Denver last summer with her husband, and all she did was craft shop while he was at some kind of meeting thing. And I was like, you people need to contact me. You people need to let me know that you're here, and hopefully we can figure something out to meet up. I mean, I can't guarantee it, but I would love to meet some of you guys. And even if you wanted to pop by the groom shop and just say hi, yeah. So let me know, okay? All right, I will put those clips after this, and we'll see you later. Bye. stalker over there putting his camera. Don't think I'll ever get another chance to film downtown this close for you guys.
Boy, it was only 5 degrees warmer. Just 5 degrees.
Can you come down there?
Yeah. Okay, those two. Okay.
And you may remember a few weeks back I mentioned that the guys had a big project and they were bringing all the stuff up from underneath the house. We had a lot of stuff down there. And because we live right where there's a creek and a lake and woods and everything else, we had a bit of a rodent problem. So we've had Orkin for the last year or so and we haven't seen any. But we wanted to get everything up from underneath the house and get that all cleaned up, have a company come in and just like do, you know, it's just a crawl space, but still Honey has to go down there when work needs to be done, you know, on plumbing and stuff like that. So we want to get that all totally cleaned up. So we brought everything up. We started going through all our stuff that had been down there for 7 years that we hadn't seen in 7 years. And I was like, we need to purge. So we were doing the massive purge and it is like coming up to the party. I mean, it's Thursday. The party is Sunday. So the final few boxes were mine. Most of it was his. The final few boxes were mine. I was going through some stuff that I wanted to show you. Okay. So this is me and my brother and my sisters. I was probably young teens, 13, 14 in this picture. And this is the house we grew up in. And this is the picture. Obviously, I am the one in white. So you'll probably never, ever, 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 ever see my brother. That is him. This one right here is my sister Yvonne, and she's the one that passed away about 7 or 8 years ago. And this one, this is my sister Beverly that I see when I go to Texas. So yeah, I came across that picture and I was just like, wow. This is a picture of me when I was probably 17 or 18 with my dad and my niece and my nephew. So that's my dad and that's me. And my niece and my nephew, Michelle and Nathan. And it just goes to show you never know how they're going to turn out when they're cute little kids. You just never know what's going to happen. I've got some more. Hold on. This is, oh, no, this one's before that. Okay. This was me at prom. So that was my first husband. His name was Mike. But yeah, look at me at prom. My hair was all braided. So, yeah, that was us. And then this is me. This is my graduation photo. I don't know why they did this too, but anyway, that was that. Then when I started getting into dogs, that is me. Boy, I wonder how much I paid for that color job. And yeah, very poor quality cockers. Very poor quality. But yeah, everybody's got to start somewhere. And then last but not least, this is the glamour shots that was taken. Oh gosh, I must have been mid-20s maybe. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I remember that day and feeling so glamorous with the big flowy hair. Oh my God, did I need to get my eyebrows waxed or what? I was like, girl, what were you thinking? Anyway, I was real heavy, but they sure made it look like I wasn't that heavy. So, yeah. So, let's look at the other ones. Yeah, no. Now, this one, I think I think I looked really pretty there. I really, really like that one. Anyway, I was just doing that. I stripped the bed so that I could get fresh bed linens on for my girls when they come tomorrow. So I'm going through this stuff. I found some stickers, and I was like, oh good, I found stickers because I need to have 3 bags for little boys, and I have little boy stuff, but it'd be nice to add the stickers too. I found lots of postcards, and I'm going to put these in the drawer so that when I do junk journals, I have, wait a second. This is a photograph. Look at the back. Did I take that? So anyway, I found some cards, and I was like, it says Easter on it, but I still thought, oh, that's such a cute picture. I can use that for something. So it's just funny. We go through our memorabilia, and I've got to create a journal for myself, like immediately, because to find these things in shoe boxes and cigar boxes and in boxes that rodents can get in, I was just like, what the heck? No, this can't happen anymore. Like this is something my mom sent me. One of our neighbors passed away, and I had known him growing up, and this is from 1994, and it's in memoriam. It has all his information on the back. But what a beautiful picture. A beautiful picture that could be used for something. And I thought this was real pretty. This was a card from my mom. 2001. That can go in an ocean themed journal. Anyway, I just wanted to come and share this stuff with you because it's just like, wow. I had a life before, honey. I forgot. All right, I'll chat with you later. Bye. Just after 6 o'clock. I have wet hair, and I have to go out and do my final food shopping for the party, which I'm not looking forward to. I would have done it today on my way home, but I took the dogs with me so I could get them cleaned and groomed so they look nice for the party. This party is wearing me out. It is. It's already wearing me out. So I sat down at my desk to check email, and I reached over to grab my glass of tea, and I got a really sharp pain right here. And that reminded me to call the orthopedic surgeon. So I started looking online because I did have a broken patella at one point in my life. Actually broken 3 places, and I had it wired back together for about 10 months, and then they took it out, and I've been pretty good ever since. But I loved my orthopedic surgeon. He had the best bedside manner in the world, even though he kept telling me I needed to lose weight. And since I've seen him, I am down 50 pounds. So maybe he'll remember. I don't know. He'd probably be mad if I told him I was down 80 pounds. But anyway, I hate saying that. But anyway, right now, it's just when I do a certain movement, it's not always the same movement, and it's right here. I thought carpal tunnel was here. And it's literally just right here. It doesn't go up the finger or through the hand or anything like that. So, good Lord willing, anyway. And then I was like, okay, I need to schedule for a dermatologist for this. The problem is you try to book and they're like booked for 6 weeks. And it's like, yeah, I could die before then. Or I could make it a lot worse before then. It's just like, why does it work this way? I wish I was booked 6 weeks out and made $5,000 per person. I am getting excited because, let's see. Okay, on Sunday, this coming Sunday, that's the party. It'll be 2 weeks until The Walking Dead comes back on. I'm going to be honest with you guys, those of you that watch The Walking Dead, I liked it a lot better when they were roaming and people weren't the biggest threat. The walkers were the threat. I did like it a lot better. But I'm never going to give up on it. I'm never going to stop watching. But I find that when I do watch, and it is my bedtime story every night. I seriously, that's what I put on when I'm falling asleep. Occasionally I fall asleep to Fox News when something big is going on, but usually it's Walking Dead. And I don't watch the current seasons. I go way back. So I'm just curious what you guys think, those of you that watch and enjoy the show. I still want to hear from you Scandal people. That's crazy what's going on Scandal. And then, of course, I mentioned last week, This Is Us. Oh, that came back on the other night while I was at the party. Oh, and I still have to go food shopping. Excuse me. Say hi. She hates being held. She hates it. Yeah. You want to be on camera? Get out of here. Yeah, maybe I can get back and put the food away. Excuse me. This is the Rina show, not the Domino show. It's almost like she makes noises that she's pissed off. Flicks her tail. So Rihanna's gotten a couple more packages. I ordered a bear from Crafty Kim. She makes these amazing bears. Let me show you. Well, let me just see if I can do it like this. See the bears at the top? Those are all her. And they're adorable, and I love to collect them. And they're, next to my little cuties. That lady's name is Wee Ones. W-E-E Ones on Etsy. Wee Ones. Anyway, so Rihanna really loves my pink bear. And she always wants to play with my pink bear. But I let her play with one of the bears one time, and she pulled the eyelashes off. So I told her, no, she can't play with the bears because she pulls the eyelashes off. And she was like, please, I promise. And, you know, and then when she pulls them off, she's like, oh, it was an accident. So I reached out to Kim and I was like, do you still make the bears? And she was like, yes, I do. And I was like, can I order one? So I told her what I wanted and I ordered it. And she messaged me and said she had sent it out. And then it arrived because Rihanna wanted a pink one. She sent me a purple one. And I was like, oh, I don't want her to open it and go, Grandma, I told you I wanted pink. So I messaged her again. I was like, hey, you never invoiced me. I'm kind of thinking you're sending this as a gift, but I want you to invoice me. I'm not asking for anybody to send her anything for free. I want to pay for it. And she was like, no problem. I'll get it right out today. She sent me a pink one and no invoice. So Rihanna has not only the beautiful gifts that were sent to her from Sonia, she has somebody sent her a card. So that is actually tucked in her mailbox. My mom's sending her a card and my sister's sending a card, and that will go in her mailbox. And then inside she has the big package and she has the two bears that are still in the package. I cut them open so it'll be easier for her to pull them out. And then I got a package today. And it had a bunch of journal goodies in it, but her journal's already done and color schemed and everything. But I am going to somehow incorporate these. And I can't believe she fussy cut all of these out. She fussy cut. Let me show you. These are so cute. Where did you get these, Valentina? Where did these come from? Because I need to order whatever it is and fussy cut some out to use on cards because these are adorable. Are they? I mean, is it possible? No, you must have cut them out of something because like this one's cut off at the bottom. But Ariel looks so beautiful. This is what she's going to look like at the party. She's going to be wearing this like aqua or teal colored gown. And, oh, the girl messaged me. I got to read you what she said. Let's see. Oh, and just so you guys know, I ordered from Cartwright Sequins. Bunch of you had told me to order from them, so I did. Honestly, the thing I didn't like about ordering from them is that they have so many sequins. It's actually overwhelming to go through and figure out what you want. All right. Oh my gosh. Rizzo snores so loud. Okay. She says, hi, Marina. I'll be your Little Mermaid performer at Rihanna's birthday party this Sunday. Are you ready for the big day? I'm so excited to have a magical time with Rihanna and have details to confirm below. So she confirms it's an hour and a half, blah, 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 date, time, location, blah, blah, blah. When I arrive, I'll dive right into the royal activities with face painting, princess initiation, singing, dancing, games, and story time before Rihanna's coronation ceremony. Glitter is typically part of the coronation ceremony, so please let me know if you do not want any glitter. Finally, we'll take pictures and then sing happy birthday right before I head back to the castle. I have a few questions to help tailor the day perfectly to Rihanna, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have for me. First, has Rihanna met Little Mermaid before? Secondly, is it a surprise visit? Lastly, do you have anything you'd like to share about Rihanna that can help me make the day extra magical? I'm here to make sure Rihanna has a magical time that you both can remember forever, so please call or email me with any questions, ideas, special requests, or concerns. Feel free to check out my bio and character photos on my Princess Ever After Performer page. This girl is absolutely stunning. I I looked at her because they tell you which person's going to be your performer. And I looked at her when I first ordered the princess, and I was like, oh, she's pretty. And then when she said that, check out her performer page, I went and looked again and was like, holy cow, this is like Miss America material here. And I'm sure she has a beautiful voice as well. All right, so let's see what I said to her. I said, hello, Monica. Yes, we are always excited when Princess Ever After is coming. The party date, time, and address are correct. Rihanna has so many crowns from you guys that we will probably already have one on her. Rihanna has had 3 visits from Elsa, Little Mermaid, and Jasmine. She asked for Ariel again because we redecorated her little house in a mermaid theme, and she felt that Ariel needed to come back and see it. So I have pictures, a picture from each one of her visits. I said, Rihanna is a bit used to the drill, so if you can change it up just a bit would be nice, just to make it fresh. No glitter, please. There will be quite a few kids, 12 or so. So if the face painting takes a while, we can skip story time. She loves, loves, loves the singing and dancing. We have a piñata, so not sure when we will work that in. And I always like the princess to be part of the cake cutting. Her cake is going to be beautiful, much like this. And I inserted a picture. I said she has met Ariel, or Little Mermaid, before. This is not a surprise visit. As far as making her day more magical, I know she would love to show you, Ariel, her little house. I also know she would prefer to do it as a private tour without all the kids in tow, but we'll figure out how to get time to work that in. You are a stunning young lady, and I'm sure you'll be a beautiful Ariel. Thank you for being Rihanna's princess for her party. By the way, although it may seem she is spoiled with all the princess visits and a beautiful little house, she is quite down to earth. See you Sunday, and if you have any questions for me, feel free to email me back. I wanted to tell her that because it may seem, based on my answers, that I have a little brat on my hands. And sometimes we do. Sometimes she's a brat. But most of the time, she's very appreciative and loving and sweet. And I didn't want her to think, oh God, I'm going to come over there and there's going to be this little brat I got to, be the princess to. So anyway, I'm going to print these things out and put it in her journal because these are special. These are things, when I went through stuff this morning, from the stuff that was under the house, I told you guys, and I came across things that just made me well up with tears. They were just little pieces of when the kids were little. Yeah. And we never know how long we have on this earth. I don't know if I'm going to be here 5 more years, 15 more years, or 5 more minutes. So whatever memories I can create now, whatever treasures that I leave behind for her, are just things that can help her remember, however long I have, what great times we had when she was little. Because she's going to grow up and she's going to become a teenager, and she's going to go through that stage just like all teenagers do, where they don't need their grandmas anymore. And that's going to be hard, but I will learn to deal with that when it happens. I've always told myself that I'm going to get her first car, but there will be requirements. It's not just going to be like, hey, here you go. No, just like I want my kids to do the proper things, I'm going to want her to do it too. reminds me, I have some comments, and one of them in particular, a very, very long time subscriber. So Miss Dewdrop Gables, this one's for you. She says, okay, pausing the video like you asked, but sorry, I have to agree with Alan. If you want the others to do it, all should do it, even if they are only home for a short time. So she's referring to the making the bed question that I had. She says it's called respect. Like you said, it only takes 2 minutes, and using the excuse that he lives in a truck all the time isn't right. Some of those trucks are more luxurious than apartments. Well, he doesn't have one of those. He's 27 years old, and he's driving what he can afford. Then she says, it's not fair to play favorites. Even though they are adults, they're still your children and will feel hurt when you do. We are a combined family. We raised our 5 kids together for years, so I do know how it can get. Okay. Oh, that hurt. So what I want to say, Miss Dewdrop Gables, is calm down. You were very aggressive when you wrote that. So just everybody calm down. Sometimes Rihanna will say, everybody calm down. I also said that when Blake is not living here and he is living in Arizona and he comes home for, 3, 4, 5 days, I'm not going to be on his ass either. So it is the same. If they're not living here, they're just here to visit, I am okay with, I can deal with this for a few days while you guys are here. Would I like it better if they made the bed while they were visiting? Yeah, I would definitely like it better. But I don't want them to come home to nag them. Now, everybody knows if you're living here, that's the rule. You make your bed. They don't always follow the rules. They usually don't follow the rules. As a matter of fact, one day last week, Blake made the bed. A couple days later, I was like, how come you made your bed on blah, blah day? And he goes, because I was mad at you. I was like, you made your bed because you were mad at me? It seems like you would make your bed when you're not mad at me. It was funny and odd. But anyway, so yeah, I'm not playing favorites. I'm saying anybody who's not living here on a regular basis and just comes for a short visit, even Savannah, when she's here for a few days, like when they stay out in the camper, I don't go out in the camper and see if the bed's made. I'm sure it's not. But when she stays across the hall, I will probably say to her, hey, could you make the bed? And she will. I'll have to ask her, but I'm sure she will. Anyway. So, yeah, very aggressive. So, I don't think it's playing favorites if what I'm saying is when everybody's not living here and they're just here to visit. Because my mom's not that way either. She doesn't come like inspect everybody's room while they're there visiting. And I don't either. But if I was living there on a regular basis, I mean, I make my bed anyway, even when I'm just visiting my mom. Because I'm anal that way. But you guys know what I mean. Now I'm getting aggressive. She says, congrats on joining the journal craze. I've been doing it for a few years and love them. Anyway, I was like, oh, all right. Linda Brown, you are fabulous. Love all your designs and your chats. You're so genuine. Thanks for sharing your creativity. Hi, Linda. Is that the first time you've commented? I don't remember saying your name before. Beverly Fuller. Oh my God, you crack me up when you lose your train of thought. I do the same thing. Well, you must be in your 50s also. I love your craft room. The tour was great and your junk journals are beautiful. I really love the Blue Fern junk journal. Thank you for sharing. Love your vlogs. Well, if you really like that Blue Fern junk journal, it is still for sale. I gave away the fairy journal, the one that went inside the box. but I didn't give the box away. So I still have the box. So I'm going to make another journal to go in the box. Lisa Van Gundy, my cousin, says, hi, cousin. I loved the craft room tour. My favorite part was when you were showing and explaining about all the stuff way up at the top. Stuff that people have given you and the stuff you have altered. Very beautiful stuff. I just love that whole room. Okay, now I totally agree with you about making the bed. I will not go downstairs until my bed is made. And seriously, if your family knows how important it is to you, then they should just be grateful, stop their fussing, and make the bed. Jeez. Right? Crafty Nan, great vlog as always. Crafty Nan, where have you been? About the bed question, it would not bother me as I just shut the door. That's funny because Blake has said to me before, Mom, just shut the door. And it's like, I am so OCD that even if the door is closed and I know that there's a messy bed behind the door, it still gives me anxiety. So, yeah, it's a bad one. But my mom was OCD and it would drive her crazy. Even if we were untidy, she would get very stressed out about it. So maybe that's why I'm the other way, more laid back about it. By the way, my brother, who was the worst culprit for untidiness, is so house proud now in his own home. He hates anyone making a mess, maybe because it's his own place and it's hard. He's had to work hard for it. Also, my 6-year-old grandson lives with me and he makes his bed without being told. Right on! Tell that young man I am proud of him. That's awesome. All Things Beautiful 13. Any brand would be lucky to have you working for them. Oh, thank you. You are super talented and so creatively inspiring. Also loved your room tour, but was like, where's her paper? LOL, love your room. So many goodies. Well, now you know. Wanda Jones says, Yeti mug. Perfect to keep tea hot. I'm going to have to look into that. Debbie Graphius, love the room tour. Your cards are just beautiful. I'm not a card person. Amelia Sarno, agree. 5 days I could put up with the bed unmade. Every day? No way. Like you said, 2 minutes is all it takes. Even less than that. Michelle Randolph, great vlog as always. Thanks for the room tour. Loved it. When I finish purging, I'll give you a call. Barbara Harold says, I'm sad you're a dog snob. All of my animals are rescues. You gotta stop. You just gotta stop. You know, I told her, don't be sad. If we're all the same, life would be boring. I groom tons of rescues and have lots of friends who help out rescues. I just prefer purebred dogs for my home. Doesn't mean I don't think those dogs are worth loving. They're just not. Sorry. Okay. Suzanne. Suzanne, I'm not sure about your last name, but you have a really funny little monster as your little logo. Love your designs. Love your craft room. You have an awesome personality. Keep at those designers. The door will open for you when you least expect it. And last but not least, ignore the naysayers. They only drag you down. Don't let them. Angel Hearts 51. Hi, Rina. I agree with you about your OCD and the beds, of course. I am retired now. I am half OCD and half slob. Things don't bother me as much, probably because I have a bad knee. And I watch my grandkids, but I am teaching them to pick up after themselves because their mother and dad do it for them. And that drives me crazy. I used to do that when the kids were little. So her comment is really long. You are a lucky person not to have to wear makeup. You look good all the time. Yeah, thanks, but I think I look a lot better with the makeup. Anyway, her comment is really long, so I'm not going to read all of it. Patricia Herrera, I love your room. I hope to decorate mine so nicely one day, but it's overwhelming to think about. No, it's fun to think about. Oh my God, this cat. This cat, you see, this is what I go through. This is what I go through. And here she wants to come right back. Stop. Stop. I like how you painted ordinary pieces of cream color to tie them all in. As far as kits, don't listen to people who want cheap. I want it to be different and over the top. There are so many out there now that you will really have to think about how yours can be different. Graphic 45 and Tonic now have kits a month. I love your dreams and I love your chats. Your personality is so great. People who give thumbs down do not dislike your projects. They are jealous of them and can't be happy for anyone other than themselves. See, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. Well, thank you, Patricia. And she says, oh, and another thing, Graphic 45 may have been very complimentary, but I bet they're keeping an eye on you. I hope so. Naomi West. She is recommending Dear Julie Julie. She does kits and maybe you can get some ideas from her. Okay. They don't want to see your butt. They really do not. Go to bed. Okay, we have more comments from the most recent, and YouTube says it's not suitable material for. I had to ask for them to anyway. Crafty Kim, love that last remark. LOL. Cat gets pissed off about bye-bye. Amanda Wireman. Amanda, you're new. How much do you usually tip for your nails? Just wondering what would be an appropriate amount. Well, they charged me $40 for these. I think it was, no, maybe it was $30. Anyway, I always tip $10 unless it's the holidays. And at the holidays, it depends how long I've been going there. My last girl, I gave her $25 at the holidays. Charlene Chapman, enjoyed the vid, Rina. What a beautiful mermaid name for Rihanna, Aquamarine. Well done, Blake. Patricia Herrera, I love your cat too. Domino is her name. Yeah, LOL. Kaz Hanlon, hi Rina. I'm not a cat person, but I really like Domino and love seeing her. Well, I'm sorry you guys just saw her butt several times. You are better than me. No way would I watch football with my husband. Tell Alan that I agree with him on the food thing. Remember a while back he said he gets over food? Yes, me too. Just forgot to mention it sooner. You haven't taken us to the salon in a while, so would like to see that. You know what? I've been taking lots of pictures of dogs that I groom after I groom them. And eventually I'm going to put them all together and let you guys just see a big montage of like 100 dogs. Amelia Sarno. Rihanna's party is going to be awesome. Cannot wait to see all the fun. Congratulations to Blake. That is awesome. Oh, Italians believe 13 is a lucky number. Your coffee dyed paper looks awesome. I saw someone cook their paper in the microwave. Have not tried it yet. I like to keep my collections together also. Are those Alex drawers? I got them at Michael's. I love all the same paper lines as you. Your hair looks beautiful. I love it too. Love the nail color. Very cool. Aquamarine is a perfect name for her. Naomi West. Love the hair. Well done, Blake. Love Domino. In the UK, you're not allowed to sell any Disney stuff you make. You're only allowed to gift it. The trading standards people can fine you if you're caught. Jennifer Richards, Domino's so sweet. Can't wait to see Rye's journal all finished. My dog loves to go riding too. You're a brave soul to watch football. Dewdrop Gables. She's a lot more friendly this week. I used to watch football because my brother was a quarterback and I'd go to all his games with my dad. And I love the sound of football on Sunday afternoon. I do too. From in there. The nails are great. I don't do Valentine's, so I haven't noticed the lack of good stuff. Domino's adorable. We have 2 cats. Used to have a couple of labs too. But then the fur babies go to fur heaven. We won't be having any more animals. Smarty Pants Kids. Looking forward to seeing your new creations. I have noticed the past few months many regular YouTube channels have been shut down and some have never returned, leaving me with a huge void. Very frustrating. I love their channels, and now they're gone. It's like I lost a dear friend. I know what you mean, Carla. I really do, because some of mine have just stopped posting. The Cranky Crafter. Hi, Rina. So I've just binge watched and caught up. Didn't realize I've missed a lot. January is never a good month for me health-wise. Your hair looks lovely. Not tonight. Can't wait to see Rihanna's journal all finished. Thank you very much for the lovely card that you sent me. I was very touched, and it certainly made me smile. I have enjoyed watching your videos, both crafting and vlogs, and will continue to do so. Blessings to you and your family, Sarah. And then Melanie Murat says, off the subject, if you add rubbing alcohol to your fabric tack, it loosens it up and seems easier to use. Love the sassy hair. I told her that was, she says, oh, Jeanette Solomon responded. I tried to respond to that comment immediately after it was posted, and YouTube kept telling me I couldn't respond at this time. But Jeanette Solomon did. Melanie Murat, that's a great tip. Mine can get thick and hard to use. Does the alcohol change the properties of the glue at all, or does it still just work as good? And she replied, the rubbing in alcohol will thin the glue, but that's it. I find that it makes it easier to apply the glue, and nozzle does not get as clogged as often. Good job, ladies. Thank you. Okay, well, I've been talking for 32 minutes. Honey will be home soon. I need to go do my hair so I can go to the store because I'm not going like this. And tomorrow's Friday. I am going to start vlogging because basically Rihanna gets here tomorrow. So the next vlog you see will be from Friday to the end of the party. There's going to be lots of stuff to do. So I'm going to video making food. I'm going to video you know, putting the gift bags together, the party favor bags. But these are going to be the bags that all the stuff is going to go in, and I have to decorate these bags. I would almost hate to do this, but it would look real pretty. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.